Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Welcome to Disgruntled, the podcast where we process the minor inconveniences that feel like personal attacks.
Traffic, conference calls, group texts, no one's safe.
We're not here to fix anything. We're here to vent, to spiral, and to laugh instead of scream.
Basically, it's therapy, but with less crying and more yelling into the void.
And just so we don't get fired, the views expressed in the podcast are ours and ours alone. They do not reflect the opinions of our employers, past, present, or future.
Or yours, or anyone's really.
We're not really professionals. We're just professionally done with everything.
Call us today, cry for help, but make it funny at 479-222-1251.
Or you can find us at disgruntlednetwork.org and submit your unfortunate ramblings via form.
And visit the link in the bio for more details.
Anyway, so we're your host of Disgruntled. I'm Bailey Bolin.
I'm Jillian Johnson.
And let's get into the episode. Hi, Jillian.
Hey, Bailey.
So many things have happened this week.
It's been a whirlwind.
So many things have happened. We haven't recorded in like a week and a half-ish.
And it feels weird. It feels like my chakras really aren't aligned, and
it really does. So for the listener, viewer, whatever, last week was my finals week. And yeah. I was taking my finals and all of those things. And my therapist, love that girl, she told me to celebrate my little wins in life. So this is me celebrating my little wins publicly. Passed both classes with A's this semester. I also passed one of the finals with a 100%.
Clock.
And that was in the strategic management of human capital.
What? I don't know. I'm gonna have to come up with some new noises because that's all I got. That was just gross.
Yeah. So that was cool. Really proud of myself for that. That took a lot of energy and a lot of work. Also, in late breaking news, honestly, this is more important than my finals, honestly. How do I say this without sounding like I have a parasocial relationship? My biggest inspiration,
there we go,
Miss Taylor Swift, has gotten engaged to Travis Kelce, and I am over the freaking moon. This is my royal wedding. I don't even know who Kate Middleton is, but this is it for me. Okay?
Yes.
This is it for me. So, yeah, this week I've been on a real good high, and my therapist is really happy about it. She doesn't have to put in overtime.
Don't have to bring you up from the low. We're out here riding waves.
Exactly. So, yeah, it's been a good week. Good week so far. How's yours been? I know you started a new position, a completely new career, actually, completely different than anything you've ever done.
I did, and I guess my summary.
And also, aren't you doing something too? Something big?
I am. Oh yeah. I am and getting off
now, there we go. Now let's celebrate your little wins.
I'm getting off my butt and finally finishing my one class that I need to finish to get my master's degree in the field in master's in math education. And yeah, so was a big hurdle for me, admitting my failure, that I didn't I literally have 30 hours and I just needed one more class in the final exam to get my degree. And so I was like, you know what, it's time I stopped being ashamed that I had to quit and get myself back out there, admit my failures, and go, hey, remember me?
Well, Jill,
I still want that thing.
It wasn't a failure.
I know,
It
I
was,
know.
let's reframe that point of view,
Yeah, I'm
because
still
it
working
was
on it.
not a
I
failure.
cheat.
It wasn't a failure that you had to put some other priorities in front of something that you were doing for yourself. That is not a failure. And it's not like it was a finite final ending. You're doing it. You're doing it.
I'm
You had to put it on pause. It didn't end it, it just paused it.
Yes,
Right?
I'm finishing
There
my
we go.
story. There we go.
There we go.
That's
There
what
we
I
go.
needed to say. Um no, I guess I am at the end of my first week at my new job, and I have come strongly to the realization um that I hate people. Oh, all due
That's it.
respect,
Thank you for watching. And
some of y'all are hard to deal with on the phone, and I just want you to have some new appreciation to the people that you talk to on the phone, because we are real people. Um, when you call in somewhere and have your complaints and you need solutions to your problems, there are real people on the other side of that, and
yeah.
we would appreciate your kindness, especially for those of us where it's our first week and we've, are surviving and thriving, so if you could
Right.
give us a
Right.
little grace when we transferred you to the wrong person, or accidentally hung up when we meant to transfer, or or
Okay, so um if we're being honest,
yeah.
so at one point in time in my career lifespan, I went to work at a call center for a bank.
Yes.
And if I'm being honest, that is one of the reasons. There's another big, big, big reason why I did it. But one of the reasons why I went back to school, because I was like, I can't do this for the rest of my life. Because not only were you having to fix these people's problems, it was also about their money. And so like
Right.
it was on cloud 10. And so, I was the one that had to sit there and and like verify charges for OnlyFans with a man and his wife on the line. And there was times that was enjoyable, you
Right.
know.
To go, no, sir, that
And
was not a mistake.
right, right. And everybody thought I was a woman on the phone. That was great. I didn't care. And so when anybody would say, "Can I speak to your manager?" I'd say, "Sure, my name's Ashley," and I transfer them over. So then they would get the call, and then they'd come over to me and be like, "So are you Ashley today?" I said, "Yeah, I'm sorry about that." But I commend you. I commend you because being on the phone all day, and for anyone else that does it too, being on the phone all day, I couldn't do it. I almost lost my mind. Those were the dark days. I could not do it.
I've considered this also experience. I'm saying my tagline in my sleep. It's part of my dreams. Um, and I'm also considering changing my name, because the amount of times they go, well, I've even stopped using my name in the tag. I just go blank front secretary, and because if I go blank and welcome to da da da, I'm Jillian. They go, what? I'm Jillian. Who? Jillian. Jillian. Jill.
Julian.
It's Jill. It's Jill. I'm Jill. Just I, the amount of
Right.
times I have to tell people my name and then I just give up. I feel like you. I feel like I'm gonna start saying every day my name's something new. Tomorrow I might be Taylor, just in honor of our queen. Because I'm starting
No,
to give
for
up on
real
my
though,
name.
like it's so relieving. It's so relieving when you use like a different name,
Yeah.
because they don't know who to call you. And
Mm-mm.
I just love that. And honestly, I guess that's something about me, because I really love messing with people. Like
Oh,
I love messing with people. Honestly, it's one of my favorite pastimes. And like even today, I had people believing that I played collegiate football.
Oh yeah, and
I
I
mean,
do women's
to the
rugby.
point, where I got up out of my chair and said,
Mm.
"Oh, the arthritis is acting up." That injury that made me stop playing football. I mean, I did it. I had them going, and it's
Oh,
so funny to me. It's so funny to me because like they just believe me, and I can't deal with it.
it's like the birthday you told me about when you had the whole office convinced that it wasn't your
Exactly,
birthday.
exactly. See, it's just fun. It's fun. So then my friend, she asked me, she goes, "Well, did you play any sports growing up?" And I was like, "No, I have an extra rib and it's over my heart. So if I was in like a contact sport and I got hit right, like if I got hit just right, it could
Mhm.
pierce my heart and I could die." And that's true. Like on Taylor Swift, that is true.
Right?
And everybody's like, I don't know what to believe.
You got to keep them guessing. I think that's what we're going to
So
learn from today's
for real,
episode.
just change your name every day. One day you're Tara, one day you're Tia, one day you're Sarah, and just go from there. I mean, there's no end to it. Now
Yeah,
they
I
might think that they have a big turnover,
in employees. Hey, I'm okay with
right?
that. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
But
Um
honestly, you could be like, "I'm sorry, I'm new," and it would work every single time.
Oh, and when you tell them that, they just want to get off the phone with you more and transfer you
Yeah.
me they won't need to transfer you to someone else and I'm like, "Honey, if you don't like me, sweetheart, you are going to
Yeah.
like who I transfer you to."
You
Um
just wait.
yeah, you think this is a problem? Yeah, okay. Um it
Yeah.
only gets downhill from here. Um
So now that we've chit chatted for 12 minutes, because this is what happens when we don't talk to each other for a week.
bro, we got to
Um,
catch up.
yeah. What what got you in a bind this week?
What got me in a bond is very relatable, I think, to our target audience out there. So if you are a woman who has ever had a problem with her car and you've had to go
Oh
to the
no.
dealership and you had to get talked to like a ignorant
Mm,
dog by the servicemen in the mechanic world, I hear you, I feel you, I've been you, and I just want to apologize. Not on behalf, not that I've had anything to do with it, but just know that I've been there and I'm sorry that you had to deal with it. Um, because again, while I may not be able to rebuild an engine with my bare hands, I do know somewhat what I am talking about, and I do know what's wrong with the car, and I do know when you're trying to sell me on something because you think that I know that I don't know what I'm talking about when in fact I
mhm.
do. And I feel like mechanics aren't wise to the fact that AI is coming to get them because I can double
Yeah.
check, triple check with my lover, Chat GPT, and he can tell me if that's reasonable or not. And I don't have to rely on a man to tell me what could possibly be wrong with my car. Um, but again, I just
So
feel
it's
personally
your car,
attacked. Oh no,
your
it was my
mom's.
cousin's car. It was Tiffany's car. And the whole bottom part of the car they claimed was just broken, not working. And we had to really get into it with some people over fixing it. And I just want you to know that I'm not the one or the two, so don't try me out here in the street. I know my facts. Thank you very much, sir. No, the windshield wipers don't need to be replaced. Would you just leave me alone and let me be? Like I know. Not every single time I get my tires rotated do I need something else. Like I just need this one thing done
Right.
and I need to be left alone. I don't want to be mansplained for 45 minutes on everything that you could think of. Like I am done. I am done. Done.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you on that one.
Not even to mention just pure price. Like
Yeah.
I felt like I just bought a new car, like, um, I get, everything has gone up, and this is not being left out from that. This is included. And I just feel so sorry for women who have to deal with that in the workplace, because I at one point just wanted to scream at the man and go, "Do you have a woman available? Can I speak to someone with a vagina, please? Like, I need to someone to relate to right now, because you are not it, sir. You are not it."
So I'm not a female, but I like to lovingly refer to myself as a half breed because I have a little bit of both qualities. Um,
Correct.
but when I take my car to get serviced, um,
Hmm.
they always try to add in, oh, you're at this amount of mileage. We recommend this.
Yep.
Definitely do this. And they're talking like $600, $700. And I'm like,
Right.
no, no, it's 18,000 miles. What bad could be happening right now?
When
What
it
could be happening right
happens, I'll call you.
Exactly. Exactly. It'll be here when it happens.
Hmm.
You know? Oh, it's just ridiculous. It's a racket. It's a scam. And I hate it.
That's what I feel
Hate it.
like. And there's a definite difference also in going to a dealership to get the service department in a dealership versus a local mechanic
Shop.
or local
Yeah.
shop. Yes, there is a definite difference there, and I've just becoming more and more noticeable of it. But it's also hard, and I've heard bad experiences from both ends. I've heard, don't go to the dealer, I've been ripped off, or I've heard, don't go to the local shops, I've been ripped off. So at this point, it's like a 50-50 on what you're going to get
Right.
and what's going to happen, because I don't feel like
Right.
anything like that is reliable anymore as far as service, because I've had heard horror stories from both sides.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I could leave you with something hopeful and endearing, but instead I've just got a headache and no money. So,
Preach.
I'm gonna
Story of
leave
my
it
life, man. Oh my God, story of my life.
there.
Put that on my tombstone for real.
Ugh, I need to.
So this week,
What's got you disgruntled, Bailey?
and I had to write it down because it came to me.
As
It
it
came to me
should.
like a vision, honestly.
Mhm.
Um, no, I have put off doing laundry for
Ooh,
weeks. I will wash, obviously, like I wash what I wear and what I want to wear and all those things. But like towels and like bedding and all of these
sheets.
things,
Ugh.
sheets, they just stayed there. I didn't do them because I didn't want to. Why do I want to do laundry when it's my only time to do nothing?
Correct.
And like Jill, like we keep our sectional covered with
Mm-hmm.
sheets
Yep.
because we have three little puppers that that's their spot. They sit on the sectional, we sit in our recliners because we are old men, and that's how
Hmm.
that goes.
Except for when
Well,
I'm over.
yeah, that's true. When you're over, I'm usually on the couch. I don't know why. Um, so I was doing laundry this weekend. And when I say doing laundry, I mean I have probably washed every single thing in my house. Like there's not a dirty piece of material anywhere. Anywhere.
I'm dead.
Okay. So the main thing that came from this weekend was my hatred for when a pillowcase gets stuck inside a fitted sheet and it will not dry.
There's not a hope nor a savior out there for that.
It induces a rage that I have never felt before. And let
Hmm.
me tell you, I have some problems, but this just made it more likely to happen because, oh, it's just so inefficient. Just when you think you're done with it, you have to throw that shit back in the dryer and hope to God it dries. Uh,
Yep, and get tangled up again.
and like, I won't fold a fitted sheet.
Mm.
And if you can, that's witchcraft. That's
Okay.
witchcraft. Honestly, if you showed someone in the medieval times, if you showed someone that knew how to fold a fitted sheet, they'd hang them.
I tell you what, then guess who would have been the first martyr? Let me tell you.
Your
Claudette
mama?
Gunther. No,
Claudette.
Claudette Gunther. My
Oh, I love that
grandmother
girl.
did a perfect fold to a fitted sheet. She ironed her pillowcases every single damn week. You can't replicate that woman. She could get
No.
it down flat. When you looked in her drawer, she would always tell me to get her sheets out to help her change the bed. And I could never tell the difference, Bailey. They look the exact same on the outside. How did you get a fitted sheet to look like a flat sheet in a drawer? I couldn't.
Mm-mm. I literally just roll it up in a ball and throw it up into the cabinet.
Oh, and my mom gets
I'm
so
not
mad
going to
when
do
I
that.
don't
I'm not going to
try.
waste my time.
I
I'm not
can't
going to waste
recreate
my
it.
time.
What's the
No,
point?
no.
Hmm.
And honestly, it's like one of those situations where like you just accept the inevitable. Because like, some people say run the dishwasher twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you don't feel like unloading it, run it again. Because it's not going to hurt you. It might charge you a little bit of extra money for like water or whatever, but like it's
Right.
not hurting you. So I feel like this is my equivalent of that, where I'm not going to spend the time that it's going to take for me to learn how to fold a fitted sheet and to perform the folding of the fitted sheet when I can just,
Yeah.
no, I'm
Exactly.
not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Whew. Sorry, I'm getting heated.
No. I agree with you. I've got one more thing to say, and it's not that
Okay.
I hate doing laundry, which I do. Um, and I don't the my part is I don't actually mind doing the laundry. I hate putting that crap up more than anything in this world, bro. I would rather wash it and let it sit in a corner and like just get what I need out of it than put it back up. And that's my problem. I'll do it. I just don't want to deal with the
So
consequences of putting it up.
that's what Jimmy does. That's
Mhm.
what Jimmy does. Because Jimmy takes care of his laundry, I take care of mine. And that's wonderful. Honestly, if you can get a relationship like that, go for it because, oh, that's just impeccable. Take care
Green
of
flag.
yourself. Love it.
Mhm.
So, Jimmy loves to wash clothes, put them in the dryer, and then they stay in the dryer.
Mhm.
And that's how all these clothes pile up in the laundry room.
Yep.
Now, me, when I do laundry, usually it's all in hangers, it's all in the closet, it's put up
Mhm.
because I have the amount of gratitude that I get from seeing my laundry room empty. There's nothing else like it.
Oh, Jimmy showed me on FaceTime. It was impeccable. Like
Yeah, yeah. There's nothing
impeccable.
like it
Mhm.
because you know what it looked like before.
Well, yeah, because mine looked the same damn way, so I can speak from experience.
It happens.
Mm.
All right. We will let you hear a word from our sponsors. Yeah, that's what it is. See you
Ah,
soon.
bye-bye. When society collapses, you'll wish you had advertised on Disgruntled. But until then, there's still time. Sponsor us.
My lips be checked.
Amen.
Okay.
Ah.
And
Oh.
we're back. Like I didn't just make a fool out of myself because you'll never see it.
Mm.
Okay,
Unless
so
unless I edit
first,
this episode. Anyway.
oh Jesus. Don't do that. So first, we have a submission from Tim, and he is coming from Sacramento.
Mm.
So Tim from Sacramento, up in California. Beautiful, beautiful place up there. He says that corporate emails are not just communication, they are battlefields. Every per my last email is basically corporate for you can't read and you're an idiot. And the worst is the gentle reminder. There's nothing gentle about it. This is a chokehold that is HR approved violence. And half the time, it's always about something that could have been a 2 sentence Teams message.
I couldn't have said it better
Tim,
myself.
Tim, you really just summed up corporate America.
You did.
Because the amount of times that I have said, per my last email, or gentle reminder, I need this by this time, it's uncountable. Like, I can't count
Mm.
that high.
No,
And
we
I'm an
could live
accountant.
higher.
Literally. Per my
Uh,
last email, yeah, it drives me nuts. And like, it's always something that like they'll challenge you on something, and it's something that you have full blown know you're right.
yeah.
So then you have to like explain your reasoning of why you are right. And I think that's the hardest part, because like I'm right because this, and now I'm having to explain to you what you should already know, because I'm looking like, so in other positions, not really this one right now, but like in other positions, I was like, I'd have to look through policy, and be like, well, policy says you're supposed to do this, this, then this, and you haven't done this, this, or that. And so now you're getting mad at me because you didn't put 1 + 2 + 2 to make that 5.
Mm-mm.
And that has been the joy of my life. And back when like I was in AP, I was an AP supervisor for a little while. I've moonlit as a lot of things.
Jack of all
But
trades.
absolutely, master of none. But when I was there,
Shut up.
when I was there, you know, and I have some problems with this too, because I like to go with the speed of light with a lot of things, because in my mind's working so fast that sometimes I need to remember to be like, take it down a notch, take a break. Let's jump this hurdle before we face the next four, you know?
Right.
So that happens a lot. But as far as like the emails, yeah, 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 because I had at that point in time, I was a bookkeeper for a fairly large franchise. I'll say it that way.
Mhm.
Fairly large franchise. And I loved it. I loved everything about it. It was so fun. I loved the team. I am still good friends with a lot of that team. And like I just loved it. But when I was doing that, I had to email stores. And
Mhm.
I'm talking stores across the entire US. So
Yeah.
like if there was something I needed by 10, I needed to remember I need to send this by 8 to get it to this spot, because time differences, time zones, and all those things.
Yeah.
And I cannot tell you how many reminder emails I have ever sent.
Yes. It's
Because like
just
we
mm,
had we had a 3-day close. So we had one day to do this, and it had to be done by the time you left. The next day you had one day to do this, and it had to be done by the time you left. And it was all dependent upon these store employees sending in what you needed.
right.
And like it wasn't anything that we could pull. It had to be
Mm-mm.
their records. So it was just chaos, because like it's the constant going back and forth, because you think I need this. I don't need what you just sent me. I needed the 4 things that were behind it, and you didn't send that. So
Yeah.
Tim, yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Corporate emails, it's a whole different writing style, honestly.
Yes, and you have to, remain calm and not reply what you want to reply, because I have wanted to reply with some with some adult
Yeah.
words like why are you putting this on me, Janet? I'm This is something that did not fall in my lap. It fell in yours, and you've handled it improperly. Uh,
Hmm.
and it's just a whole minefield because you have to really rephrase what you want to write. And I'm one of those people too that like I write one, and then I always feel like I need to sit down and reflect and reread it and run it by somebody else for them to nice proof it,
Hmm.
and say what I wanted to say in a more professional way. And I thank those people that have ever done that for me because they have saved me from a lot of HR meetings
I
where,
also think something that has kind of eased the strain and made it a lot easier to do is AI features. So like
right?
ChatGPT, Copilot, like I can literally compose an email using Copilot and say, I want it to say this, this, and this, make sure it's nice. And then
Mm-hmm.
it's done. It's
Yeah.
done, you know? And like I know there's a lot of frayed ends on the AI trains and all of those things. And there's things that are bad causes from it, but there is some good coming out of it. A lot of creative things coming out of it too. So
Yeah.
that is definitely helping learn how to corporate, you know. So 10, I agree. Thank you. You're next.
And oh gosh, no pressure or nothing. I'm glad this week isn't a competition again. Even though I'd win because I um I have Carol with me, and Carol didn't say where she was from, maybe because she didn't want to be identified by what's about to happen. So Carol wrote in and she said, "Why is it always the guy behind me in the line who breathes like he's doing wind sprints? We're at CVS. No one's training for the Tour de France. Why can I feel your breath on my neck like a haunted breeze? Back," and there's some adult words here, "back the up, please, off my neck." And Carol, I put that in for you, sweetie, because I felt it and I heard it and I read it and it needed it. Um, yeah, so Carol is tired of being targeted by people getting way too close to her in line, and I feel it. I feel like we've lost. COVID helped us get that 6 feet, and we've reclined back to our old ways. We don't give personal
Yeah.
space like that sometimes anymore, like we need to.
If I can smell your laundry detergent,
You're too close.
you are too close to me.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Like, if I can smell, honestly, if I can smell anything on you, well, okay, there's two factors to that. If I can smell anything on you, one, you're too close. Two, your cologne, perfume, or deodorant are way too strong.
Mhm. And sometimes I don't mind it, but sometimes I do. Like as we approach
Yeah.
fall season, I don't want to smell every pumpkin spice ever invented that you've put on yourself from here on until November, okay? I
Hmm.
have gonna reach my point of smelling autumn, okay?
Yeah.
And I need you to back up a little bit.
Or like cinnamon or
Yes.
toasted marshmallow. Oh,
Mhm.
I can't do toasted marshmallow. I can't do it. I
Mm-mm.
can't do it.
I'm not the
Yeah.
one.
Nothing's worse than that. Nothing's worse than that. And honestly, what's even what even sucks more is that they aren't socially aware enough that they are a problem.
And even I there's some people that aren't just like spatially aware of their surroundings, like they just genuinely don't
Hmm.
notice how close they are to other things.
Hmm.
Elisa Johnson, and I have to help her a lot when we're in line and go, "Mom, back up, just back, you're
Oh,
gonna get there. It's not a rush. You're not getting any closer to getting done what you need done by being 4 steps more ahead. Like we're still gonna get
right,
out this grocery store the same amount of time. We are still gonna get
right.
out this doctor's office the same amount of time. Back up, wait your turn. It's going to be okay. Everyone sees you. Uh please let us continue on with our space here. Back up. Back up.
Yeah, bless her heart. Love that girl to death.
No spatial
I love
awareness.
that girl.
Mhm.
Oh, she's so funny. Well, Carol, I agree with you. And next time you should just turn around and start barking. People don't want to stand close to the crazy people. People don't want to stand close to the crazy people. You just out crazy someone, and they won't mess with you.
Have a conversation with your imaginary friend right next to you. That works real well.
Real well, and talk about killing the person behind you. That works really well.
Yup. Hey,
You
cat.
might be
Hey.
questioned about it, but
Yeah. My parole officer's on the phone, you know?
yeah,
There's
for
some
real.
crazy up in that. I think
God,
that should be the title of the episode. Throw some crazy up
well,
in that.
throw some crazy up in that. I like that.
Mhm.
Sounds good. All right, now for a word from our sponsors.
Send me free stuff, please.
Yeah, I'd like that. Oh, Lord, my glasses are fogging up.
You know what would be great right now? A sponsor.
You know what's even better than rage? Revenue.
If you're listening and you've got a product, email us or send us cash. We're open.
Okay, we're back.
Ah.
And I don't know what Jill was just doing.
I know. I hope that that's not the image
I
for this
look
week that you're about to
I
post
look
on
up
social
and her
media.
eyes over here.
Okay, if you wear contacts, where my contact girlies at? You understand what's going on here.
No, I
They're
don't wear contacts.
fuse into my eyeball. They've become one.
Oh, that's great. All right. So I have I don't know how to I don't know how to say your name. I don't know how to say your name. But you are coming at us from North Little Rock, and if this is someone that knows us personally, because Jill has some ties in North Little Rock, go ahead and reach out to us. And I'm so sorry about that. I will fix it. If you tell me how to pronounce it, I'll pronounce it in the right way in a future episode. So
Yo.
this one here is a situation that everyone has gone through. And I am talking literally everyone. So they say, why is it that no matter how many containers you buy, none of the lids fit? I'll open a drawer and I'll see a sea of plastic lids all smirking at me because none of them belong to the container I am holding. And I think they multiply at night. And don't get me started about that one container that always smells like last month's spaghetti and it has that red ring around it because you can't get it out. And honestly, spot on. I have recently cleaned out my Tupperware drawer
Me too.
because it needs to happen every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
And I counted because I'm an accountant. And I had 48 lids.
Oh.
48 lids.
How many
Do you
containers,
want to
Bailey?
take a guess at how many containers I had?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
15.
Close. 12.
Mm. Oh my god.
12.
Oh my
12
god.
containers. 12 containers. And like, so this isn't including like mixing bowls and like those types of things. Because
Right.
a lot of like leftovers or anything, we'll put it in like a mixing bowl with a lid.
Okay, fancy.
So I don't really use Tupperware for Tupperware. You know what I mean? It's so weird.
No, I get you.
But yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem. I have seen it over and over again, and there is never what you're looking for, and there's never all of these things, and it's just a waste of space. And inevitably, the one lid will get stuck upright, and now your drawer won't open.
Correct.
It won't
Correct.
freaking open.
Mm-mm.
And then you lose your religion, and then you have to repent and hope to God you're not going to hell, and all of these things that I have to do on a daily already.
Um, don't even mind in the Tupperware. Yeah, I've started a system here, and we'll see how long it lasts. We're putting a timer on it. Of I've got to like a little storage box. It's just got the lids in it. And then I have my
Oh.
containers stacked up. And we're gonna
Mhm.
see how long that system goes. Because I have created the system and kept up the system, but Liam unloaded the dishwasher today, so we'll see how long the system stays intact and in place. And I'm just throwing out good vibes and hopes, and hope to God that this works, because I don't know what else to do at this point, because I was the same way. I had lids without containers, I had containers without lids. I just had a dream and a hope, and we'll see how it goes. I'll
Do
keep
you
you
save
updated.
jars?
Yeah, yes, I do, and it's because of I guess generational trauma. Like my
Yeah.
grandma instilled in me that it is a sin to throw away a pickle jar or a jam jar.
Or
Boy,
like,
you clean those up and you put grease in them. That's what my grandma taught me.
or like a Cool Whip container?
Oh yeah, you don't ever know if that butter container is butter or
Uh-huh.
peas. You know?
Yeah. 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 That's our big problem. That's our big problem because, like, I'm a sucker for a container. I'm a sucker for a container. If it's the no bake cheesecake things, that come in the round tubs. Oh my God,
Oh
love it. Or Cool Whip or cookie dough tubs, I'll save them
yes.
every time. I'll save them every single time. Every time.
Yeah, I'm a mason jar girly to the end. Liam dropped a thing of milk the other day. We went home, we got groceries, get them in
Ugh.
the house. The bag ripped, the milk container dropped, it busted, and thank God I had six, I had like four mason jars to put the milk in to keep it. Otherwise, I don't know what we would have done, because Lord knows I don't have a gallon jug anywhere. So I
Oh
had to
no.
get real inventive with that one. There was milk on the ceiling. I'm still cleaning up milk. It
Ugh.
was it splattered everywhere. Y'all
Gross.
bless me. You never know when you need that Tupperware container.
Yeah. So, submitter from North Little Rock. Like I said, I'm so sorry. I did not even attempt to pronounce your name because there's no going from there. I can't. I'm sorry. So, let me know. Let me know how to pronounce it, and I will make it up to you at some point. So, thank you for your submission.
Exactly. Thank you so much. And as a person with
Phil?
a name that's hard to respond, I mean, how hard to pronounce, I feel your pain. I'm gonna wrap
Yeah.
this up with a jaw-dropping user submission from Brooklyn. Brooklyn wrote
Okay.
in and told us
So,
that
hold on.
she is sick. Oh, hmm.
Is this Brooklyn like the city or Brooklyn like the name?
Brooklyn, like a name, Lin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Continue.
love the way
Sorry.
to spell that. No, absolutely. You get in here and ask the questions. The viewers want to know. She wrote in and said that she lives and is sick to death of her neighbors for this particular reason. She lives in a small complex of duplex apartments, and each unit has a little stoop or a porch in front of their front door. It's about a 4 by 4 square foot. And then each apartment has a large porch on the side or backside of the unit. But for some reason, 99% of her neighbors are going to sit out on their front stoop all day, facing towards her unit. And they watch her. Anytime she goes outside to take the trash out or get in her car or water her plants, bring in the groceries, the stoop neighbors are watching her. Instead of sitting in the relative privacy of their own porch or in their own space, they place a chair on the front stoop and they take up the entire space. We're talking smoking, staring. She's tried to be a good neighbor. She's tried to say waving goodbye or good morning, good afternoon. Nothing. Just stoop and snoop all the time. It's unsettling, especially when the majority of the stoops in the complex face her unit.
Mm. Oh, Brooklyn.
I'm so
So,
sorry.
first of all, um, shout out to you for being observant of your surroundings because you need to notice. You need to notice when people are watching you and all of these things
Yeah.
because you never know. You never know what someone might be capable of, etc., etc., etc. So, Brooklyn, shout out to you for being nice to these people and trying to have a neighborly relationship. And if these people want something to look at, put on a show.
Amen.
Put on
Go
a
a
show.
little
You know
go
how
a little crazy in there. I'm telling you.
you know how in Home Alone he made it look like there was a party and like he had those things that were moving and stuff? That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. So like Brooklyn, don't make it look like you live alone.
Mm-mm.
Especially when someone's watching where you live. That's so scary. That's really
I'd be
scary.
going outside pretending I'm on the phone and just making up drama. Just
Oh, I would
making up
too.
drama.
I would too. I would too. And be like, yeah, that's why I went down for 2 years. I'm surprised he didn't go down for murder, but he lived.
Damn it.
For real. For real. Make him scared of you. Make him scared of you. Or
Mm.
just start having a conversation. Start having a conversation. Make it get heated. Make it sound like you are truly fighting with your inner demons. Because that's the thing. People don't mess with crazy.
Mm-mm.
People do not mess with crazy.
And also, I
And
have
so
so
if
much
this
respect.
survival technique, go for it. Be
Go
rude.
for it. I don't think it's fair you have to smell like a pack of Marlboro Lights, lights. I don't know what just happened to me. I had a stroke. I don't want you to have to smell.
Marble rights.
I let's just okay. We're gonna have to edit that out in post production.
That
Um,
is the name of this episode. Marble rights.
God dang it! I had one job. You shouldn't have to smell. What's another pack of
Oh,
cigarette names? Because that one's off the table
that's
now.
funny.
Camels, a pack of
Camels.
Camels. There we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
You shouldn't have to smell like a pack of Camels just to get into your apartment. And those are I would be fighting some neighbors. I feel like ain't you got a porch to go to? At some point you got to use them. You got to use that inner I want to fight in you and speak up for yourself. Like, don't y'all have a porch to go to? I'm trying to get in here. Um, mm, mm, mm,
Right,
mm.
because they're going to they're gonna do it. They're
They're
gonna
gonna keep
they're
doing it.
gonna do whatever they want to do. And like
Right.
the thing is, you never really know anyone.
Mm-mm. Nope, you don't.
Ever. Ever.
Just become the one person they don't want to mess with. That's my advice.
And
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 you
here
didn't
is
ask
a
for it, but there it is.
exactly. Exactly. And here is what I will leave you with, Brooklyn. Here's what I will leave you with. Always remember my fellow favorite true crime podcast, one of them, Crime Junkie. If I'm sure half our listeners know them. Um, be weird, be rude, stay alive.
Amen.
Be crazy. Out crazy the crazy.
Mm-mm-mm. I
Oh,
told you I had a good
Brooklyn.
one.
That was good. That was really good. That was really good. Brooklyn, thank you for your submission. We appreciate you very much. And feel free to write in and give us an update on anything. Let us know. Make sure that you are safe and everything, because that's a big deal.
And let me know how you take our advice. Let me write in and tell us one of your crazy outbursts you did and how they took
Yeah.
it. We would love to follow up.
Actually, film it. I'll put it on here.
Oh, we'll figure out a way. We'll figure out a way.
Right.
In the meanwhile, follow us everywhere. Linktree is going to be on the screen. Rate, review, subscribe. Tell us how disgruntled you are. Please call us with your text and rants at 479-222-1251 and check out our website, disgruntlednetwork.org.
Is there anything else for me to say?
Yeah, there is. Thank you for everyone who wrote in today.
Oh yeah.
Disgruntled.
Yeah. Thanks for that. Appreciate you very much. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Give us a reason to talk with each other for almost 2 hours.
Sit on the phone with us, why don't you?
Yeah, for real. It's like sitting here with your best friends. Why not? We will see you next week with a wonderfully fun episode, I'm sure. Until then, find us everywhere you listen to your podcast. Why don't you come back and rewatch, re-listen every single episode we've already posted. This is actually I've lost track of how many episodes we've
Oh,
recorded. So, um this is fun. This is fun. I thoroughly enjoy it, and I know Jill does too. So
I do.
come back next week. We'll see you then, okay?
Hope you have a good week.
Yeah, have a good one. Hang in there. If not, call us. Bye.
Bye.
This has been a Disgruntled Network multimedia production.
Created by people with a lot of opinions and just enough time to share them.
Executive produced by Jillian Johnson and Bailey Bolin.
If you liked what you heard, don't forget to scream into the void or, leave us a review.